Man, watch out. All right, let me get back on track. Throwback of Houston, Texas artist CEO Sauce Walka say he does not believe in slime behavior and not double cross. Before I even press play, um, I think what's important here is like when we have shit that these people shouldn't be following and they just follow it blindly, or they follow it because you on top of the world, or they follow it because you're a megastar. N- Nobody will listen to you. You always fall on deaf ears. You know, if somebody comes out and says there's a problem there, just like what happened in RBE early years, right? It took motherfuckers years to listen to me, to listen to shit I was trying to tell them about the culture and about certain entities and what was going on, because you're too busy praising something, right? And it takes time to people allow themselves. And if you don't allow yourself to be a neutral person and take in information and then process it, what happens is you need that entity or that person or that company or that person that you just feel is just perfect. You need them to take a L, or you need to see them vulnerable, or you need to see them go through something that's real bad, and the whole consensus is against them for particular moments. And that's where your sheep ass gets to go join everybody else and say, oh, he's not good, or they're not right, or there is a problem. Okay, fuck it. Then you go over there, and then some of the people that was the minority on this side that was saying some of these things, you could bring them back and they hit different. 6ix9ine is going through that right now as well. I saw a clip with DJ Academics bringing back up old 6ix9ine footage of him going crazy because I think he didn't land like a #1 spot on the charts, and then he started exposing um like all these credit card transactions for who landed in the top spot. But it's 6ix9ine at that time. You fall on deaf ears. Now people want to listen to him again. I see videos going around, people playing his music again, saying, fuck that. If we could listen to Young Thug and Gunna albums out here charting, we might as well just bring back 6ix9ine's music because it was tough. You see that shit? Right? Now, once again, gift and a curse there. The curse there is that your blind ass wasn't listening to truth, years ago, because you were so jaded by the person or the entity, right? The positive side is rather late than never. Okay. The slime shit. Talk to him, Sauce.
Even slime behavior. I don't believe in slime mentality should be spread amongst the urban community and urban commercial, especially black and brown men. We should not feel that it is an achievement to double cross somebody who felt comfortable in your presence. We should not feel achievement or feel some type of accomplishment of backdooring and setting up a robbing or backdooring and killing somebody who looked like you, that you was cool with it to agree, or that you trying to take something from him that y'all can get together, y'all can make this together. To slime somebody out is like to rob them, backdoor them, like, you know what I'm saying? To do slimy activities. Like, slime is up under a rock. Like, you'll slime somebody else, you'll slime your brother in the courtroom. Yeah, I don't fuck with that. I don't believe in slime.
Any lies detected, people? None for me. All y'all that was running around wiping y'all noses and shit behind Thug, do it today. I'll wait. Give y'all a minute. You was wiping y'all noses and shit. You was YSL'd out. You was following Thug, sliming people out, and being slimy was dope, right? I mean, in my era, I remember we said for a time, slimy ass person, no, that nigga slimy or whatever. It always meant a bad thing. It always meant to do somebody left or do somebody dirty, or to catch some, you know what I'm saying? Like sliming somebody out by slang definition. How is that ever dope? You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you could even see somebody's character based on how they even deal with their enemies. Because you might think to yourself, like, shit, if it's my op, who cares how I get him or what I do to him? Or I don't know about that, right? I don't know about that. Here's an example. Matter of fact, I do know about that. Here's an example. The dude whose news came up found he allegedly text messages in his daughter's phone from the judge. He went up to the office, he shot him, right? I think he's still fighting the case right now. There's some new updates on that, but we'll get to that later. Um a lot of people see that situation and they don't feel too crazy about it, right? I'm sensitive about taking one's life because you only live once, and I don't want to put that type of energy out there, right? But a lot of people would be like, shit, if it was my daughter, complete the sentence, right? How about this though? You find those text messages allegedly, and instead of going up to the guy, confronting him, beating the shit out of him, maybe even allegedly shooting him, whatever, instead, what you do is you go find his daughter. I'll just use a number. Let's make it extreme. 8 years old. And you do something to the 8-year-old daughter, right? You co-sign it? No, you don't. So don't ever give me the argument of it don't matter if it's your op. No, you could still judge a man or woman based on even how they deal with their enemies. Scarface ain't blowing up the car. He set out on a mission to kill some niggas that day, but he's not blowing up the car. You get it? So, friend, foe, worst enemy, mother, father, how does the term slimy and getting slimed out, how did it ever get adopted? Why would y'all ever out there in the first place following that mantra? Thank you, Sauce. And I know Sauce and Thug, they had a little thing, so he's got his little bias. But no, let's be real. Wipe your nose now. I'll wait. Wipe your noses now. Fucking followers. Y'all ain't never see me do that shit. I don't follow slang. I don't follow little moments of movements or whatever, no shit like that. You ain't got no videos of me saying or no unless I was joking. The whole world was on it. I felt the way about it. I was like, that shit is a little suspect. Y'all cool? Go ahead. Y'all go. I'm rare breed, right? Y'all gotta stop just following shit and following people. You know what I mean? That's what Shorty was on the phone trying to say to her man, Young Thug, allegedly. Well, it's because Glorilla is one of them. But if you really feel that way about the bitch, it don't matter whether she sold the record or not, right? That's the weakness of a man or woman right there. Man, watch out. Go wipe your fucking noses. I want to see you today. It's not popular anymore, is it?